Hi everyone, Nikki here, or Nikki's Crochet More. So if you're new to my channel, thank you very much for popping along. If you're back again, thanks again. Crum's got a bit of hair sticking out here. I washed it this morning, it's gone a bit fluffy, but anyway. Yeah, so if you're new to my channel, it is a lot about crochet and yarn hauls, what I'm making, patterns I want to try and stuff like that. So if you like that sort of thing, please subscribe. I try to do a couple of videos a week. I'm also doing a temperature blanket this year. So if you want to see the progress of that, and you know, it all helps. I really would love to get to 1,000 so I can get monetized. I know I say that in every video, so I'm sorry if you're sick of hearing that. Yeah, so I've come on for my crochet chat video where I show what I've finished, what I'm working on, future ideas, and yeah, stuff like that. Sorry I didn't get around to doing this video last week. I went to the dentist on Tuesday to have a filling, and I have the happy gas, as I call it. I can't think of the proper name. And yeah, I had one of my bad turns, so it just wiped me out for a few days. I'm still a bit tired from it now. I had the weekend with the parents as well, which was nice because we met up with some family friends. But yeah, I'm just a bit washed out at the moment, so I'm just taking the next few days a bit steady, of course with lots of crochet. Right, so let's get into this. So I've got a couple of finished items, a whip, and something I want to start working on, and I've got some other bits here that I brought myself, and also I was gifted some yarn as well. So I've got stuff all over the place. I've got some here, some there. It's a bit of a mess. But for the finished item, I know we've only just had Christmas and we're just into February, but this item started off being quite a few things, and then it's ended up being a stocking. So originally I wanted to make a scarf on my round loom, and I would sew it flat so it's double the thickness. And I started doing it because I originally was going to make this for a friend of mine, and then I realised over the time that I've known her, I've given her an awful lot of scarves and hats and things. So I thought, no, I won't do that. And I thought, oh, I know, I'll turn it into a cowl. And I started joining it to be like this, and for some reason my brain just could not work out how to join it. Normally I'm fine with that. Sorry, I got an itch. Yeah, I just could not work it out at all, and I was getting really upset. I was having a real off day with my mental health, so I put it to one side and then picked it up a bit later on in the day, and I was like, because I was with mum, and I was like, do you know what, I could turn this into a stocking, because I was mucking about putting it on my leg as a leg warmer, but it's a bit too loose for that on my legs. And so we were both like, yeah, that's a really good idea. So it's just a tubey stocking, and I've just rolled over the edge and crocheted that down, doing like a slip stitch, and then I just crocheted a little I think of it in a minute, loop so it can be hung up. I won't be putting this on my Etsy shop yet. Yeah, oh yes, if you're new to my channel, I do have an Etsy shop, because I know some people watch these sort of videos and they don't make yarny stuff, they just like watching crafty videos. So yeah, I do have an Etsy shop, so even if you don't want to buy anything, if you like my shop or like an item, it really helps me get noticed, so I do appreciate that when any of you have done that. So yeah, so I've got a finished stocking. So like I said, I won't be listing this yet, I'll wait until October time. So yeah, I got a finished item, and I've got this much left. I've got a bit more of this, it's tucked over there somewhere. So the yarn that I use for this, I keep this little book, and I write little notes of what I've made with it, what I've thought of the yarn. So I've done, like I said, I did the two together. So one is, let me get my glasses. I actually remembered my glasses this time. So the multicolored one is a Silly Socks from Hobie, and it's color 06. And then the pink yarn is from my yarn place, and it's called Raspberry. I got it off Etsy, and it's a superwash merino nylon 75-25% mix. 100 grams. Yeah, so I used those together for that. And like I said, I've got this left, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this yet. It'll just go in the stash for a while. So let me just move this out the way, and I can put stuff on the floor because I haven't got the boy at the moment. And then I finished off, oh God, sorry, this is so, I don't think I'm going to be able to show it all to you because it's like a single UK single bed, but I finished off the scrappy blanket, so hopefully on Wednesday I can get this listed on my Etsy, because I know we're going to have another few cold days in the UK. And I also send to the States as well. If you're not in the UK mainland or the States and you like anything you see on my Etsy shop, drop me a message and I can do a custom listing for you. So yeah, got this big bad boy done. So there's loads of colours in it, so I've got to photograph this someone and get this listed, but it is super heavy. But yeah, it's like single bed size, and I just used oddballs of DK yarn, and yeah, so I just made a scrappy granny blanket, and it is super heavy and cozy. I would keep it, but I know my dogs, my dog and his brother, it just wouldn't be good for them. They would just destroy it. So let's put that on the floor. Right, I can sit back down. That was like a workout lifting that up. So what I'm working on at the moment is a granny stripe blanket using my mini skeins. I did finish that other mini skein blanket that I've shown off and on, but a friend of mine's grabbed it, so it's gone. Sorry about that, I can't show it to you. She really liked it, so she got it. Yeah, so I'm working on just a back and forth granny stripe blanket. So I just wanted something simple to do. I could just pick up when I feel like it, sit down and do some. Yeah, so I'm just using mini skeins from, I think a lot of this is from, some of it might be from Dina's Home of Crafts, and some of the others in it are from Ruffles Yarn on Etsy. It's where I get a lot of my mini skeins. So yeah, this is going to be a nice little project to pick up off and on. And the hook I'm using is a 3.75mm. I really like these ones with the polymer handles. I've said before, because of surgery I've had, it sort of hurts a bit there, so I like these. They're just that little bit longer. So that is what I'm working on, and then I hope to start on another blanket somewhere. I'm really into blankets at the moment. I go through phases, either where I make a load of shawls or scrappy projects. So I'm loving doing the mini skein one. Yes, I'm enjoying that. So I want to use this yarn, which is Yarns Inspiration Burnett Blanket Stripes. I got this a little while back from Wool Warehouse, I had to think them. And it's 100% polyester, 10.5 ounces or 300 grams, 220 yards or 201 meters. It's a 6 super bulky, which is a 6. Use an 8mm hook with it because it is quite thick. I've not used this before, the Burnett one, but I've done stuff with like what I call excuse me, a chenille weight yarn. But I want to make, I brought this book a while back from Amazon. I have shown it before. It's Stripy Blankets to Crochet, 20 gorgeous designs with easy repeat patterns, and it's by Hannafur, I think I'm saying that right, Linson. So I'll just put that there and then you can see. So I got it off Amazon. It's £13, but I got it for a little bit less. I did a bit of a search. But what I like about it, I think I said before, I can read a pattern, but I prefer, I can't really show you because obviously copyright, but you know, the graph patterns, I find that easier to get in this noggin. So the blanket I want to make is this one here. They use a DK weight with a 4mm hook. But as I'm trying, I don't want to buy any yarn at the moment. I really want to try and use what's in my stash. So I thought that would be quite good because it should work up quicker as well. So yeah, I just thought, and it's just a simple, I think it's like the V stitch. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's just a simple V stitch. I'm in UK terms. So it's got the double and treble. Yeah, so I thought I'd be doing that. So hopefully next week I will have a bit of that to show to you. And then other items that I got, I'm dreadful. I really shouldn't have ever started buying on Etsy. It's a dangerous place for me. Etsy and Amazon, oh, dangerous. As you know, I've got my round looms and I wanted a rectangular one, so I could either do flat panels, because I know you can get like the Addy and the Santero. I'm probably saying that wrong. I know you can get them. I do like the look of them, but they were just a bit out of my budget for now. I do want to get one somewhere, but for now I got this. Is that the right way? No, that's the right way. Just like a knitting frame one. It's actually for children, but I thought I'm a big kid, so it won't matter. So I will be giving my thoughts on this. It's by a company called, oh, I can't pronounce that, GOKI. So, and I found it on, like I said, Etsy, from a shop called Small Kind. So they do like a lot of more natural items and stuff, not just like crochet. They do like children's toys and stuff. So that's them, and they're in the UK. I don't know if they ship outside the UK. So it's got one of these, but I'll be using the little hook that I had with my other ones. And it's just like ow, yeah, don't put your finger in there, that really hurts. Yeah, so it's got, and it's wood, so it's nice, and then it's got like metal hooks. So I'll be seeing how I think of that, because I want to make some scarves. I know I can crochet them, but I like to do different things. I don't want to be doing that all the time. And there's some wool in here. I won't use this wool. So I'll bag that up and give it to charity, or I might make some pom-poms with it. But it's got a nice clear instructions, which I like, because I'm as dopey as anything. Yeah, so I treated myself to that. I had a little bit of Christmas money left, I know. Yeah, so I treated myself to that. So I will let you know what I think of that when I start working on that. And then lastly, oh no, I've got something else to talk about as well. Lastly, the family friend we saw, she's so, well, they're both really sweet, but the wife, she's so sweet. She does really spoil me and mum. She like always buys us flowers when she sees us. And now she really knows I'm into my crochet. She started to find me yarns. So she brought me this pack of yarn. I won't take it out the bag, because I want to keep it as it is for now. So I haven't heard of this. It's called Yarn Fair, and it's 5 balls of 100 grams Supreme acrylic double knitting baby blue. Yeah, so she got it like from, you know, these shops that have end of line stuff. So she got it from there, and it looks really soft. I might just open the top of it. Sorry, there'll just be a little bit of rustling. Oh my God, yeah, that is really soft. So let me just have a look and see. So it's 100% acrylic, 4mm hook. Can't see any yardage on it. Let's see if I take one out. Don't know why I'm arsing around so much. Yeah, so it's quite soft. I mean, it's not as soft as some Stylecraft yarn, but it is still very soft. So it's just called Shade Baby Blue. Yeah, so Yarn Fair. Like I said, I haven't heard of that make. I don't think it's got yardage or anything on it. Warm wash, cold rinse. No, it hasn't got any yardage or anything on it, but it's 100 grams. So I expect there's quite a big, it looks similar size to the, get the light, Stylecraft. So yeah, it feels like there's a lot on there. And like I said, it's very soft. Cold rinse, tumble dry, blah, blah, blah. You just use your stuff. Yeah, so it doesn't say anything else on it. So yeah, that was really sweet of her. Sorry, I'm going to rustle while I put that back in. So yes, very lucky to have that. Where am I going to put it? This is the problem. I'm running out of room. My yarn stash is great. And if you're still here, I have a little giveaway. I'll just put these back on because I'll read what's on here. So if you're still here, I have a giveaway for these 2 balls of yarn from Hobie. They are Fluffy Day, 100% premium brushed acrylic, colour 09. So they're in this lovely like grey blue. 100 grams, 285 meters, 4 to 5 millimeter hook, can be washed, and it's a 4-weight because I know some of you in the States like to know that. So if you're still here and would like to win these 2 balls of wool, it is for, you must be a subscriber. I'm going to just take these off for a minute because they do give me a headache. So you must be a subscriber, over 18. YouTube have nothing to do with this. It's all off my own back. I must see that you're a visible subscriber. I don't mean just leaving comments because I know you can't watch every single video, but when I find out who the winner is, I'll be checking to see that they are subscribed to me. So if you've got your subscriptions hidden, please go and change that. There are videos telling you how to do it. I can't remember. And to enter this giveaway, use the word blue. So yeah, use the word blue somewhere in your comment, and I would draw a winner. What's today? Today is the 6th. I'm just trying to think. Let me just get I've got a calendar here. So I would draw a winner on the 22nd of February. So I'll just go through that again. So if you want to win these 2 balls of yarn, you must be a visible subscriber. So I must see that you're subscribed to me, over 18. And like I said, YouTube have nothing to do with this. And if you do win and you're outside the UK and there's any extra fees, I'm really sorry. I will put it down as a gift. So hopefully you won't get caught with customs. So yeah, 200 grams here for you to try and win. I want to try and have a monthly giveaway if I can. Just depends on my money, but yeah, I definitely want to try and do a monthly giveaway. So it might be yarn, it might be like a project bag, you know, things for crochet or knitting. So I want to include both because I only crochet, but I want to include both. So I think that's everything, and I will see you all soon. Bye.